Salvete Spectatores, it's Masopust back in Europa Universalis 4, and after our weak performance as the Aztecs, I should say, and well, our defeat against Castile or Spain and the Portuguese allies, I think it's time for a new campaign. And if you look at this, you might see some slight changes to the vanilla map. And yes, I have downloaded or activated one mod called Beyond Italia Plus, and I'm really excited. I don't know what the guy's name is, but he's a very good modder, and he essentially overhauled the whole Italian region. You can see here he added a lot of provinces, he added cultures, and of course a lot of different new nations, especially some smaller ones with the random Italian ideas like Bologna, Massa, Lucca, etc. And I have never played the Papal State, so I'm gonna do that now. My goal is to form the Kingdom of God, which is essentially Italia, the same as Italy, the region. And yeah, the Papal State is also interesting because they get a unique unit. I'm all into skins, so it's just flavor, but when they enter the Renaissance era, I should say, with the Tercio unit, they will get a unique Catholic skin that was in the Catholic League pack. Same with Austria and Bavaria and so forth. So let's set Lucky Nations to none. I won't be able, of course, to do the Iron Man mode here because this changes, of course, the checksum, this whole map overall. We'll keep it that way. Let's pick Papal State and let's play. Now, I don't know when this was introduced, I think in the latest patch, but I'm not entirely sure. But we have to be very, very careful about triggering coalitions due to massive aggressive expansion, especially nations in a vicinity get massive opinion modifier penalties towards us if we only take, like, say, 2 provinces. And if we declare a war, for instance, against Naples over Abruzzi, and we also take Capua, this will enrage the other states here a lot. So it's maybe wiser to just take the province you're supposed to and weaken Naples in this case in another way. Okay, let's have a look at our position. What changed? Not really, we still have not much. We have 3 provinces, of course. Here in France nothing changed. We have Romagna now, which is less, I don't know. I think the other province had 8 base tax or 6, I'm not sure. Bologna is new, so Bologna is isolated, separated from the United Province that was there before. It's very wealthy. I think of course the whole Italia region got a massive boost because all in all there's much more base tax now, but I don't think that a single nation got a bonus because Milan is now poorer. I'm not sure, I think most of them are a little bit stronger. Austria got a debuff because Gorizia was separated from them, so was Trentino, because Südtirol, or I don't know, Trent, what's called before, I'm not sure, has only 2 base tax now. And also the province of Crine looks very different now. Not that it matters, but I think it didn't border the sea here down south. Never mind. Roma still has 12 base tax, that's good, so it's on par with Milan now. These are the 2 most valuable cities. Firenze got a debuff to 10, or Florence in English. And very interesting, there are a lot more cultures, of course. I hated the Lombard culture in the random map, vanilla map, because it's not true that all of northern Italy had the same culture, and this depicts it much more accurately. Of course, Malta is still the unique culture down here. We have Sardinian and Ligurian, which are here in the west. Sicilian and Neapolitan are the former Sicilian culture. Umbrian is still here in the center. Then we have Tuscan as a new culture. Emilian in the it's called. How is this province today called in Italia? Emilia-Romagna, or something like that. Then we have Piemontese, still Lombard in proper Lombardy, what is, I think, reasonable. And Venetian in the west, in the east. And Venetian, they themselves didn't consider them really Italians. Venetian was their own culture. The language is rather different compared to modern day Italian. And of course, because of their wealth and their prestige, they saw themselves as unique. So let's check what our missions are. We get some flavor, of course, as playing the papacy. Form alliance with Perugia, reclaiming Ferrara. This is a flavor mission, but Ferrara is a problem because they still have their personal union over Modena. So let's check Perugia. Very interesting. You see here, they are already eager to become our vassals, so I'm gonna do the form alliance with Perugia thing, and we have 3 diplomatic slots left. One other goal I set myself to was to never ally myself with France. Oh, they're already hostile towards me, so that's not an option at all. I want to ally myself with Castile and Austria, which is historically what, at least towards Castile, the Papal State often did. And combined, I don't know, Burgundy, there's a little bit shaky most of the time, so I'm gonna think allying myself with Austria and Castile. Austria has a real problem because Tyrol was separated now via Lienz belonging to Gorizia. Wait a second. So, okay, Lienz is the capital and Austrian is the primary culture of Gorizia. Oh, Krain now has the port. They didn't border sea at all. And Gorizia... Wait a second, where's Trieste? The city of Trieste vanished, if you look here at the capital. Pola, okay, that's accurate. Laibach in Krain. Gorizia and Görz. Right, but Trieste is not there anymore. That's a little bit inaccurate, I would say. Our home node is Genoa, so let's put our bark here. And we have 4 galleys and 4 transports. What's our naval force limit? We can recruit 3 more ships. 2, I'm sorry. I wonder what we should do. Either pimp up galleys or light ships. I think light ships is a better idea. Genoa and Florence hate us. They have selected us as rivals, so we counter them with this one here, and we can pick one other rival. Siena, Provence, they don't like us, but I don't want to expand over there. Bologna wants to become our clay for sure. Let's have a look at the cultures. So Emilian is already accepted. I want Siena to be an accepted Tuscan to be an accepted culture, so I think I'm gonna go for it and select Siena as a rival first. Economy actions. We want to... the good thing is we have 3 diplomats because we start the game as the papal controller, and the interesting thing is we always start out with the 100% chance, which is dependent on the cardinals there are in the whole world. And if other nations with cardinals spend their papal influence points on the chance of becoming cardinal, our points decrease. But it never will be 0, so that's good. Many times we will be the papal controller, but we cannot do anything here. We don't get any papal points. Although there are still some events that say we get them, it's not true. So, I want, of course, if you have a look here, on the Imperial map mode, one thing that is very important for expansion up north is that we join the Empire, and we can do that. We are small enough. We need to have 176 relation with Austria, so we are going to, of course, improve relations with Austria to 125. We have to have an alliance with them. We cannot royal marry them, of course. Our The Pope is crap, of course, so I'm going to select him as a leader. Decent stats for the beginning, for sure, that's nice. And I'm going to issue an embargo on all of my rivals. Navy is so far so good. We can recruit 2 leaders because we are the papal controller. I'm going to recruit 1 admiral. Of course, he has no maneuver pips. And first I'm gonna recruit the barracks. 2 barracks, and that's it. And our force limit is 9. I'm gonna go with 2 cav and the rest infantry, so I'm gonna wait for the 2nd cav unit. I'm a friend of decreasing the maintenance of the army, but it actually invites enemies to attack us, more likely, so I'm gonna restrain from that. Our income is crap, so there is not a real possibility to recruit advisors, although we have a nice range, a nice selection here, because we get +2, I believe, from the papal controller. Yes, +2 possible advisors, okay. No, we don't have the money. Let's have a look if we would decrease. I actually want to save money up for war and recruiting stuff. Conquer Siena and accumulate money. Conquer Siena sounds nice for sure. Aragon, we should make Aragon like us. Why not? Gives us 25 Diplo power, although this would give us admin power. But I cannot attack Siena before I am part of the Empire, and that only works via allying Austria, and just takes some time. I can attack... Well, Umbria will become our vassal, and one other difference is that Urbino starts out as a march under us, so that's a bad thing. It's good, of course, they are already under our control, but we have to revoke their march statues eventually and make them our vassal. Now, revoking a march gives us 200 negative opinion, aside from a stability hit, so it's very bad. So let's ally first with Aragon to get the Diplo things. I'm gonna, of course, issue embargoes on you and on Florence too. Then, what else can we do? We of course want to improve relations with Perugia as well, because they should become our vassal. We need 190 positive opinion, of course. Our income is rising rather slowly, and we have to also decide what our first idea group should be. We have diplomatic reputation +1 and religious unity due to some reason. That doesn't make really sense. Tolerance of the true faith. Wow, 20% tax, that's good. Yearly prestige is nice. That's not that good. Production efficiency, nothing. So we shouldn't have a problem with prestige here due to Vatican museums and glory of Rome and aggressive expansion impact, alright. So, of course, religious ideas are an option, but humanist is also very good most of the time. And in Italia, seldomly there will be some reformed or Protestant provinces, so I don't know. Innovative is also interesting, of course. They're just basics, they're always nice. That we won't be able to explore and colonize. So diplomatic and influence are also interesting, so I'm gonna go with diplomatic influence. Innovative and either religious or humanist, I have to decide, and quantity is always a good idea combined with offensive. This is my favorite option here. Let's set them to Genoa. This will finish on May 9th. If you have a look at the trade mode, it's a little bit crap because Genoa isn't the best trade node, because there are so many contestants. And we could switch over to Venice, but there Venice has La Serenissima has such a strong position. It would also be difficult. So although we start off as a naval power in the Mediterranean, it doesn't make much sense to go trade heavy and naval warfare heavy, because we're in a strange position here. And papal ideas give us actually a little bit, I don't know, it's more focused on land. We don't get a single idea that gives us anything naval related or trade related. Okay, Austria. Do we have a Diplo guy? Ah, level 2 only, that's bad. So, offer alliance will be possible. Ah, this is even more likely. And Umbria. We just have to wait here. Border friction, that's not a problem. Wait a second, same religion and alliance is 75, is 175, is 200. It should work with the transfer trade power, and let's first recruit a Latin knight. So we have 2 relations with Urbino and Perugia, sorry. Then we will ally Austria and temporarily Aragon. So I could go forward and ally Savoy here, because they're an enemy of Genoa. Yeah, why not? And if you decline, of course, alliance offer, they will be pissed, and I don't want that. So we're good. Maxed out naval force limit and 2 more infantry units should do it. I think we can lower maintenance because we are not really under threat here. These guys are not allied with anybody. Allied with France. That sucks. Allied with Florence. So we won't be able to attack Florence at all. And papacy is same thing as, or similar to theocracy. If the Pope dies, you don't have any say in who becomes next Pope, and he can be crap or he can be very good. And we get a bonus to prestige, tolerance of true faith, and monthly autonomy change. This is very good. Combined with the already +1, we have here 5. We will get +2 is 7, so religious would make sense because we get 1 more, but see here, the yearly papal influence +2 is wasted. Austria declared war on Salzburg. They want, of course, this land for themselves so they can connect with Tyrol. Makes sense. So let's recall just for now from there, and can we offer an alliance? Not yet. Austria also no. I know I could do this pullback trick here like this, but it's tiresome, and I hope they will put this away sometime, at some point. Let's recruit a Latin medieval infantry. We can gain 5 prestige via ducats or manpower. I'm gonna go with the ducats for now. Don't want to waste manpower at all. We have to decide what our first idea group will be. Military is strong, but I need the first military ideas. I don't know. Humanist is so good because of the national unrest -2 and the years of nationalism, and of course the accepted culture threshold. Religious, Except from the tolerance of true faith +1, which isn't a big deal. It's not very convincing. I mean, this gives us right off the bat -2, which is strong. Savoy requests me to come to their aid against Switzerland. Oh god. Nope, I think I have to abandon you. I don't want to get into a war with Burgundy. That's for sure. So I'm gonna... This is a bit cheesy. I'm gonna dissolve the alliance first and then decline so I don't get the massive prestige hit. I know, you may hate me for this, but I'm just saving my skin here. So we can get one more alliance. Austria should be ready. Not yet. Come on, I want to speed things up a little bit. There's still 7 away here. Okay, one more infantry and we are on full army maintenance. Here, autonomy is 0. Oh shit, Florence declared on Siena, this is bad, so they might gobble this up. Here we have still 3.9 autonomy. I wonder if we could get one more. 0.2 and 0.5, nope. Okay, so they will get Siena, no question about it. So this is actually bad. Either they vassalize or conquer it, we lose. They are accepting an alliance now. Let's do that. But we still don't have enough. 176 it was. Oh, this sucks. Okay. We have to abandon this mission. This won't work. Let's improve with Castile instead. Ugh. They're not likely to get an alliance. We are not likely to get an alliance with them. Who are Austria's allies? Hungary? Hungary? What? They never ally themselves. What? This is strange. Do they have Venice as a rival? That's the question. No, they don't. So we could ally Venice. They like us. So Milan is also, of course, a very strong guy. We can proclaim guarantee. This gives us +1. We can offer an alliance to Milan, just so that we discourage other guys to attack us. But he's a militarist, so that's not a good thing. So he is more likely to attack other guys. What else can we do? Still not able to transfer trade power because our military power and base tax are not good enough. We can of course ask military access and stuff from these guys. Wait a second, I have to improve relations. So I can finally do something. I know this beginning here is a little bit slow, but I have tried other Let's Plays here and... not Let's Plays, just playthroughs, and I always got crushed by a nice big fat coalition. I don't want to have that anymore. We cannot proclaim on Austria, of course, they are much stronger than we are. Just want to get up to the relationship limit here. 158. We need 190. Okay, December we get a new mission. Still at war with Salzburg. Florence is allied with France and Mantua. At war with Switzerland. Oh, they joined this war up north. This could be good for us. Problem is, if I attack Florence, France will be called in, and that is not good. So I have to wait, if I attack Florence, until France is at war with Burgundy or Castile or Austria or something like that. I'll soon be able to join the Empire, that's good. Only 4-5 more relationships. Points, or whatever that's called. I don't have to improve relations with you. Proclaim guarantees, not an option. I'm going to start fabricating claims on Bologna. I just want to annex them. 4 out of 4, that's okay. So, next turn we should be able to add Rome to the glorious empire. Sweet. So now, we not only extended the empire's domains, but we also... Interesting! I could have attacked Bologna way further back. That was a mistake. They are not part of the empire. So I'm just gonna go straight up and attack these guys. I also want to fabricate claims on... Wait, I can't send a gift, I don't have the money. I'm just gonna wait 10 more months, then I should have it. Let's increase our army maintenance and make ready for an assault. Let's put the more offensive units here in charge, and they're not allied with anybody, so this will be a quick victory. They have no coast, so the sieging will also go very well. What else can I take? Excellent. I forgot how nice the Empire is. The national unrest -3, so... Well, yes, our unrest is -8 now, that's perfect. Stability cost modifier. We could increase our stability. And tech cost. Sweet. Umbria. Wow, Umbria is a poor province, only 2 base tax. So, Siena will be annexed soon. I cannot get to Piombino. They also don't... maybe they accept a vassalization, a peaceful one. I don't know. We also could attack Modena and Ferrara for that. As allied with Savoy and Massa, that's not good. Allied with Milan, allied with Ferrara. Massa would be interesting, but I cannot get there, of course, until I get Piombino. Another expansion direction would be Venice. Or Naples/Aragon. But first things first, we're going to declare war on Bologna. I want to... What are their rivals? Genoa, Savoy, Switzerland. Unfortunately, I cannot claim Corsica here. So that's unfortunate. 1 more month and our morale should be up. Reclaiming Ferrara. I think I'm gonna go with that. Lucca. I could do that. There already is on 30. Allied with Milan, that's the problem here. Or accumulate money. Let's pick this one. I don't need Diplotech at all, so I'll leave it at this pips and go for influence or diplomatic first. That's my decision here. Not sure what I'm gonna do. Just improve relations. And recall... Wait a second. I sure want to make him my vassal first. That has priority here, I think. So I'm gonna wait a little bit more. Because then we will get aggressive expansion and blah blah. Plus 25, plus 71. I can fabricate as a what's it called? Preemptive measure. When Aragon ends up at war with Castile, which could happen, I just swoop in and take my land here. No need to... Oh, I cannot attack Bologna, what I'm talking about. Ooh, interesting! Because Salzburg got annexed by Austria, the electors chose Bohemia. So Austria has been weakened considerably. That's bad for us. I hope that the Burgundy Inheritance event fires, and I hope that the Iberian Wedding event does not fire. So we are at 186. One more month and we are able to vassalize them. Let's speed it up real quick. Yeah, don't care about inflation. Oh, come on. Oh shit. Oh god, I need to do something here. Good, I can transfer trade power. I need just one. Excellent. This was close. If you cannot royal marriage him... Wow, barely. The border friction nearly undid me here. Come on, 22nd. Excellent. So we have 2 vassals now. One vassal and 1 march. And we are going to attack Bologna in a very short amount of time. I should have done it before. I can insult these guys and get my power projection up. And this will be all for the first episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I sure as hell did. And I will see you in the next one.